now. So yeah, I blown the $100,000 step one challenge, and in this video I'm gonna show you what happened and how is this actually in a positive way affecting me, and I hope it's gonna help to you as well if you're struggling trader. Are you break even, or you're somewhat profitable, or you're not profitable at all and you're looking to improve your trading strategies or your trading techniques, psychology, whatever it might be. This video is for you. I had a step one challenge I bought in January this year. Before that, I had my funded account $100,000, and then went for the last year, since April, I believe, 2024, I made 2 withdrawals on that funded account. And then last withdrawal, the second one, was in, I believe, August or September. And since then, I had no more withdrawal, and it just kept on going down and down and down. And I had a losing streak. I got to break even, and then eventually I blow it in January this year. So then I purchased new account, 100,000, and I blow the account, step one. It took me 2 months to blow it. And the reason why I am happy that I blow it is because it's not a funded account. So I don't want to spend my time forever just to get to step two or to get to funded stage. I just want to either blow it or make it. There's no point for you to staying too long in a step one or step two challenge. So I'm actually happy that I blow it, and then I can either purchase new one, start fresh from 100K, make the 8%, or just keep my $10,000 account, which I have currently. It's funded $10,000. So what I'm planning actually to do is stick with my $10,000 account, which is funded, and then make the profits, make 10%, 10-12%, buy 100K or 200K account from those profits, and continue so on and on and on. So last week is actually what's happening for the last 2 weeks. My analysis were correct. That is the worst. It's not a worst, it's good and bad. The bad is that obviously I got stopped out multiple times on multiple trades. And also, you should not blame anyone else than just you. But obviously, if you're in the market, you see what's happening with Trump, tariffs and not tariffs, and tax cuts and not tax. One day he wakes up and then cut the tariffs, and another day he wakes up and then just say 100% tax tariff on China or whatever it might be. So the market is very confused. It's going up and down. The markets move in one day 100, 200 pips, which is very, very rare. And that's the main reason why I actually blow that account, because 80 or 90%, 85% of my trades, my analysis, were correct. So I predicted the move of the market, which it's supposed to go, or where I was thinking it's gonna go, because obviously you cannot predict. But obviously, when the Trump announcement was up and down, it just stopped me out. So 80 or 90% of my analysis were correct. I was correct, but it's just either when I was selling, it just had a liquidity spike and then went in my direction, or when I was buying, it went a little bit low and then went in my direction. So it is what it is. It's the perks of trading. So I was disappointed with myself at first, and I was feeling sorry for myself, as you do if you're trading and you're not in the trading game for like 10 years or whatever, or even if at 10 years, you will still have the feelings. You just learn to manage them better than if you're in the trading for 1 year or 2 years. So I'm actually happy that happened. I can see that my analysis are actually correct, and I'm predicting the moves correctly. So that makes me happy. That's if you're a trader, that's what you really want. You want to be right. Preferably all the time, which you cannot, but you want to be right. So even if you lose the trades, you predict the move, so it's all good. I'm still winning. So if you feel in the same way as I do, for the last week or two, and then you had a losing streak and you've been losing because of this, it is what it is, and then we gotta move on and then go for the next week, which I believe the markets calm down much more than for the last 2 weeks, and it's gonna be much more better trading space than it was. So I'm gonna show you just for the last week quickly what actually happened here. This is just my screenshots. This is GBP CAD. Basically this price, this is a 4-hour chart, but this price came on the daily and weekly to the weekly and daily support. And even that this is still not bullish on a 4-hour, we have some strong bullish engulfing here. And then I was waiting for some sort of pullback. Then I enter here, and you can see it just stopped me out again because of some announcement. What happened? I don't know what happened, but it just happened, and it just stopped me out, and I lost the trade. And another one, we have AUD CHF. This actually was break even. This wasn't my losing trade, and you can see this is 123.7 R, and I didn't take my profits. Why? Because on the daily, you can't see it here, but on the daily you can see this huge, let me go actually on the daily here. You can see this huge potential to go from all the way from bottom to go all the way up here. And so once we turn bullish on the 1 hour here, I entered the trade, and I was thinking we're gonna bounce from here, but we didn't, and we go all the way to my entry point. And on my funded account, $10,000 account, I cannot hold over the weekend. So unfortunately I had to close this trade and at the break even. But you can see here, if I go to 1 hour, you can see we turn bullish again. And you know, if I hold it, I'll be fine, because I believe next week we're gonna do exactly this. We're gonna come to this support on the 1 hour, and we're gonna bounce and continue much more higher all the way to daily resistance, which will be somewhere around this area before we continue down, or we can just turn around completely and just keep going up bullish. But I think we're gonna bounce from here again. So that was break even. Then USD CAD, USD CAD. This one was the trade, which I was actually right. Let me go on USD CAD. If I have it here, you can see that this is the trade, and even I was right. You can see it just had a liquidity spike, turn around and went in my direction. And this will have been 128 R, not bad at all. And the next one is Euro USD. This one I was actually right as well, because it's just sweep here and continue up. You can see, I'm gonna show you here, Euro USD. I'm still interested in this trade a lot. This is the trade what happened here. Let's go on daily, because that's the support. You can see this was a long time resistance, 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 and then we turn into support. Then I go on a 4 hour, and you can see actually when I go on 1 hour here, it's better. You can see we keep going down on a, we had a trend going down on the 1 hour, and then we turn bullish. You can see this beautiful candlestick bullish engulfing. We came back, I entered, and then it went to my profit, almost to my profit target. So this will be 1 to 2.42, but call it greediness or whatever it might be. But I kept on holding, and then it's just stopped me out. I believe I actually closed it here because I already saw it going down, and then eventually it will stop me out down here anyway. And then look what happened afterwards. This will be just like exactly what I was thinking is gonna happen. 1 to 10, which is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously didn't happen, so you can't really say that's what happened. But yeah, I predicted the move correctly, and then yeah, this happened. Anyway, so that's the past week, but I'm very excited for the next week. Let's hop on what I'm planning for the next week, my trades. So I start with AUD CHF. Beautiful support. I believe this was the support here. We're bouncing from here. And on a 1 hour, you can see we broke bullish, so we were continue going down on a 1 hour, and then we turn bullish, bounce here. So I think what's gonna happen is exactly what I made with this arrow. We're gonna come to the support on a 1 hour and continue up, and I believe we're gonna get finally up to here, which will be nice 127. Not bad at all. Next, we have GBP CAD. And this one I tried to enter last week again, as I said, but I'm gonna try it again this week, or coming up this week, because if you look at the weekly, we are strongly bullish. This was a resistance, 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 resistance. We come to the support, which turned to support on a weekly, which is very, very strong on a weekly. The higher time frame, the stronger support or resistance might be. So on the daily, it looks like we are currently bearish, and on 4 hour as well. But what I like about this trade is what it's doing, this accumulation. We turn bullish on a 1 hour, very, very bullish. I believe on a 2 hour as well, not yet. But on 1 hour, you can see we're going bearish, then we turn bullish. Now we're consolidating, and I believe we're gonna go from here up. So what I'm waiting for is on 30 minutes just to get to this area. So there'll be something like this. Come back, and I'm gonna buy. If you look at the let's go on a 1 hour. So this trade will look something probably like this, and then all the way up here, which we 127 again. But I'll see if I'm gonna be holding it actually. Next we have NAS 100, and even that this is all bearish, the fundamentals telling me that it is going to turn bullish again, because on a monthly you can see this was a strong support, and you can see this is still obviously the month April, but it was strong rejection, or we're having rejection. It's not, the month is not closed yet, but I believe we're gonna turn bullish on the daily, which will be something like this. Boom, boom, and continue going up. But I'm planning to enter the trade right here, because we had a strong engulfing on a 4 hour. We turned bullish on a 4 hour. I think we're gonna come back to this area, and we continue gonna go up. KJPY, let me see. KJPY, we turned bullish, so you can see this was a last whatever you want to call it, elbow or whatever it might be, and then we passed that, so we turned bullish. We had a nice engulfing on the daily. Now on the 4 hour as well, beautiful engulfing. Come back to the support. So what I'm expecting now is on 1 hour is to come to the support, and then I'm gonna buy right from here. Stop loss will be something like this, but we'll see what's gonna happen. GBP NZD, this was so bullish for the last couple of weeks, or not couple of weeks, for a very, very long time. If you look at a monthly, we're pretty much approaching very strong resistance. So I think we are due for some pullback. On a weekly, we turn bearish. On a daily, we turn bearish. So what I'm expecting now is basically for this to come back to the resistance. Now, I'm gonna actually move this a little bit like this, and I'm gonna sell. So the trade will be something like this, and I'm gonna sell. Next we have NZD CAD. This one, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be selling, since it's so bullish. You can see this is like 1, 2, 3 consecutive days bullishness. Last week was very strong bullish. If I'm not gonna get rejection on this resistance, even though this is very strong resistance, for some reason I don't believe this is gonna bounce from here, but I will see. If this is gonna get rejected and we're gonna get under these 2 hour lower highs, I'm potentially gonna be selling. Euro GBP, I wanted to enter before. I was selling here, and I wanted to enter for buy, but I missed that. So what I'm paying for now is 2 options. If I go, let's go first on daily. So you can see this was a support. We broke the support, broke it again. It was a resistance a little bit here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. I believe now we're gonna act as a support right here and bounce, and I'm gonna buy. Or we can also go lower down here, because this is actually weekly support, which I like even better. Next we have USD CHF. I don't know if this is gonna even get there with this momentum, but we'll see. You can see this was a very, very nice and clean support. So I think now we're gonna be just the resistance. So I'm waiting for is just to come back to this area. You can see I've got the arrow here. Let me just adjust it to come back, and I'm gonna sell. USD CAD, I missed it before, basically the same thing. Come back to this support, resistance, and I'm gonna sell. Next one, USD JPY, basically the same. All the USD pairs is pretty much running the same. So again, waiting for this resistance to come, and then I'm gonna sell. Next, NZD/USD. Now we turn bullish on the daily. On the weekly, we are still bearish, but with this momentum, I believe we're gonna break bullishness on the weekly very, very soon. So what I'm waiting for is for the price to just come back here, and I'm gonna buy. Simple as that. That's what I'm waiting for. Euro USD, same thing, but I already explained it a few minutes ago what actually happened here. So what I'm waiting for now is to come to this support, and I'm gonna buy. And then gold, I missed it actually, this one as well. I wanted to buy, but it didn't give me any entry signals, so I missed it out. And gold obviously created new all-time high, so which is beautiful. But I was waiting for something to come back to this area, and then potentially buy. So that's for the next week. These trades for the rest, I'm not really interested in much. So these are the best what I'm looking at for the next week. Hopefully I'm not gonna blow my account, my $10,000 account, and I'll make some profits next week. And yeah, I have nothing else to say. If you have any questions, anything like that, comment down below. I'll be opening Telegram group for you guys, completely 100% free. I'm gonna be sharing my trades, which are entered, which are closed, my profits, my losses, everything transparent as possible. I'm not gonna be hiding anything. I'm not gonna be creating any fake accounts on MT5 or MT4. I'm very honest and transparent. You can see I'm sharing with you my losses. It's not like I'm trying to pretend I'm a really good trader if I'm not, like some people do on YouTube. I'm not trying to fake anything. So if you're interested in that, just to follow, I don't really suggest you to using it as a signal group, but more as for learning for your own sake. And really, if I enter some trade, try to analyze why I am entering these trades or these trades, so then you can make your own judgment and assumption, and you can decide if you want to enter the trade or not. Because if you just blindly follow someone's trades just to trying to make quick buck, you will lose, trust me. I did it before, and then it never end up good. So that's it, ladies and gents, and I'll see you later. I'm gonna go for a walk and have some lunch or dinner, actually lunch, because I didn't yet. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later, next week. And then have a good day, have a good weekend. Goodbye.